Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Chris Dearborn, Managing Director on Nasdaq's Market Intelligence Desk, for an update on technical levels to watch in the Nasdaq 100. Chris, it's great to see you as always. Happy New Year. And
Happy New Year, Jill.
You got it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Growth, right?
Yeah.
A little bit interesting as we kick off 2023. Growth outperforming value, certainly as we kick off the week of January 9th.
Right. I mean, Friday's rally was, we'll call it nice. You know, the non-farm payroll report was really what kicked that off. It was not as strong as many people had feared, which is kind of like an oxymoron, really, if you think about it. But it's really where that's the motto from 2022, right? Everything's been focused on inflation and the Fed's response to it. So if any report shows that they're starting to have an impact, whether it's on slowing wage growth or the unemployment number or any type of item that can be rolled into inflation, that's kind of good for stocks at the moment, considering we're at the bottom. Remember, the NDX lost over 32% last year. You know, even though we rallied almost 1% last week, basically on Friday's rally. This morning, we're up nice and strong again, but we're starting to wane here a little bit in the afternoon, following some Fed speak from Bostic and Daly. Again, looking to get that terminal rate up north of 5%, though some traders are thinking maybe they won't need to. But really, the rhetoric doesn't really matter until we get the CPI number this Thursday and then the Fed meeting at the beginning of February.
Yeah, and we have big banks kicking off earnings this week as well. So it certainly is going to be a busy start to the year. So Chris, let's pull up your first chart here, get some fresh technical levels to watch on the Nasdaq 100. Right.
So the index opened at 11,133 and it quickly rallied up to the highs of the day. Very strong move, very nice. The 50-day moving average is 11,364. The index in the last 45 minutes has rolled over. Even though we were up north of 2% for the day, we're only up about 1.1% right now. Support stands at today's opening at 11,133. And below that, if we break, it's the gap up from Friday's close is 11,040. Resistance is tight. Intraday move of 11,242. Remember, we're north of that this morning. We're now south of that. We want to get above that and then test the 50-day moving average of 11,418.
All right. In the final chart here, which constituents are leading the way this afternoon?
Right. It was a little bit higher than 70-30 on the breadth. Positive to negative is starting to slip a little bit. But again, you're seeing a lot of those risk-off names in the year end starting to rally back here, like you said, value versus growth. And you're starting to see some of those names bounce nicely. Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, all with big positive gains. On the flip side, there are a number of conferences, broker conferences this week, and they are in the consumer space and the healthcare space, and the pre-announcements from a number of those companies, you're seeing them down. So Lulu, Regeneron, and GILD, all down anywhere from 3 to 10%.
All right, Chris, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.